And welcome back. June is Pride Month, and all this month we have special Pride segments during the noon show. Joining us today is Rex Fuller, the CEO of the Center on Colfax and Nadine Bridges, Executive Director of One Colorado. Thank you both for being here. First, let's talk about the advocacy work that both of your organizations do. We'll start with you, Rex.
Sure. Thank you for having us here today. The Center on Colfax is a community center that's been around almost 5 decades, and we offer lots of programs for different members of the community, such as youth, young adults. We have programs for the trans community as well as older adults. We have a history project, we do workplace training, and we also have a new program providing free mental health services for the community. So all of it is there to try and help community members find friends and overcome isolation and find the help they need.
And try to get that sense of community.
Absolutely.
And I would imagine the mental health aspect is probably a huge demand right now.
It's our newest project, but we really are seeing a huge demand for it. We did a community needs assessment last year and found that 7 in 10 of the respondents to the survey had some sort of mental health distress in the last year.
So certainly needed. And Nadine, if you could talk about your group.
Yeah, so One Colorado is the state's leading LGBTQ advocacy organization. We have actually been around for over 14 years, started out working on marriage equality, leaned into supporting the statewide LGBTQ Coloradans and their families around health equity work as well as anti-bullying, GSA leadership. We have worked at the Capitol to make sure that we have protections, both lived and legal, for LGBTQ Coloradans. So right now we have the most protections than any other state in the nation because of the work that we've been doing.
Yeah, a tremendous leeway has been made over the years here in Colorado, here in Denver. What else needs to be done?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of protections at the state level. There's still a lot of public education work to do at the local level, making sure that folks in areas across the state, whether it's Salida to Lamar to Grand Junction, also understand what protections are out there for them, and that they recognize that they can be protected when they want to live their lives authentically.
So a lot of talks with legislators and local politicians.
Absolutely.
Making sure you get that advocacy work.
Absolutely.
Rex, let's talk about if someone wants to contact the center and they're watching this and they need some help or they're looking for like that sense of community, what can they do?
Well, probably the easiest thing is just to visit our website, which is lgbtqcolorado.org, where we have a complete schedule of activities that are all coming up. We have a lot going on. I neglected to mention we also produce Denver Pride, which is coming up in a week and a half. So there'll also be a lot of information about our services at that event, as well as lots of other community groups.
And this is the 50th anniversary.
It is. Yeah. It's the 50th anniversary of the first Pride event in Colorado. The first one happened as what they called back then a gay-in in Cheeseman Park. From what I've been told, there were about 50 people there.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a lunch, right?
But it's grown significantly now. We anticipate we'll have about 500,000 people attending the festival over those 2 days.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, we also will have our largest parade we've ever had. We'll have 290 entries, and we've registered 17,000 people walking in the parade this year.
That's amazing from that to go to how large it is today.
It really is a regional draw from across the state and neighboring states.
Right. Well, thank you both so much, and thank you for the advocacy work that you do for people, especially for people who are lost, who feel lost and need that sense of community. So thank you for joining us here. And coming up,